Welcome to World Breaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, World Breaker Coo, and today we are doing another Marvel versus series. This time with Hulk. I've gathered up my three favorite Hulks, because really these are the best ones I find in the in the Marvel Select price range. Where I'm going to talk about some of the hot toys and things like that. But with that said, let's get into the categories we're going to be looking at these figures in. One, we're going to look at the price. Two, we're going to look at the aesthetics. Three, we're going to look at the accessories. Four, the mobility. And five, the size. We're taking sexiness out because size does matter with the Hulks. Okay, so first and foremost, let's look at the price range for some of these characters. So we have the Marvel Select Hulk here at $25 from the Disney Store. It's a Disney Store exclusive, so it might be a little bit harder to find this one, but definitely a nice price range at $25. The Marvel Select Planet Hulk, that sounded weird. It's actually the first Select that I can remember in recent memory that has a standard price that's $30 versus the $25. So again, a little higher. Last but not least, we have the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Hulk, and he comes in at an astounding $0 because technically he is a Build-A-Figure, so you're not really paying for it, but you are. But you can get him off of eBay for around 65 to 70 bucks, depending on where you find him, or you can pay like the full price for all 6 figures of the wave, which gives you a grand total of $120. So not cheap at all for this guy if you want him in your collection. So round one goes easily to the Marvel Select Hulk. As far as aesthetics, all of these. The next category we have is aesthetics. Let's take a look and see how detailed each of these figures are. Paint apps, and all that good stuff. So with the movie Marvel Select Hulk, you know, he's got some nice shading here in between his pecs, if you can pick that up on the camera. You know, pretty basic, you know, but not bad. I mean, it's good for what he is. I mean, in the movie, he's very close. Nice shading in the pants. Yeah, it's a good job. When we look at the aesthetics of the Gladiator Hulk, also very nice aesthetics. You know, it's got some nice shading, some hair on the chest there. It's got the white face paint. Eyes are popping if I get the camera to focus. There we go. You know, no shading on the body itself, but nice colors on the actual clothing of this Build-A-Figure. The weapons as well have some nice shading. But when we get down to the aesthetics on the Planet Hulk, as good as the other ones are, the other ones are really good. This Planet Hulk, the shading is superb. It is a victory for sure for the Planet Hulk. Accessory time. So, Marvel Select Hulk comes with himself. Nothing else. He is going to be the loser for sure in this one. Marvel Legends Gladiator Hulk comes with this axe, this hammer, and this helmet. So, and technically his outfit, if you want to call that an accessory. So those are all very nice. Planet Hulk comes with, well, you can't count this. This top feathery portion is part of his head, but he comes with this gigantic shield, which is half the size of the Marvel Legend. Nicely painted. Aesthetics again on top of it. And this gigantic axe that's also well done. That's almost the same size of Marvel Legend Hulk. So they both get prime, you know, points on this category. But due to the warping of Hulk's weapons and just the ill-fitted helmet, he's going to have to lose some points there. So I'll give this one to Planet Hulk as well. That category. So when it comes to mobility, our mobility section, we have the Marvel Select Hulk. Isn't bad. He doesn't really have a great knee bend. Very stiff because it is Marvel Select. It's Select. It's more of a statue a lot of times with these Selects than an actual, put in a pose action figure. Even more so, same issues with the Planet Hulk. He is very stiff, does not have a lot of range. Nice ankle pivot down below. But to be completely honest, folks, you should know where this is going. The Marvel Legend Gladiator Hulk, hands down, has this category. Marvel Legends is known to be much better in these areas. Much easier range of motion for the head, even though he still has some issues when it comes to this shoulder, rising this arm up. He still can do it. Nice swivel here on his gloves. The knee bend, much better. Not that this is a great, articulated figure, because it is a build figure. They are tragically known to be harder to get them into better poses, but compared to these two, he is an easy win here. So this round goes to Gladiator Hulk. Last but not least, folks, we have the size. Okay, all of these are big in comparison to their own lines. So if you have the Marvel Selects, if I put a Thor here, and keep in mind this Thor is on a stand, Hulk is smaller as he should be compared to Thor. And again, this was on a stand, so he's a little taller. But the Marvel Select Planet Hulk is a little bit bigger than this Hulk here. The Marvel Legend Gladiator Hulk is small, a little bit undersized, because if you look at Invisible Woman, she's smaller than him as she should be, but he's not like super dwarfing her. You put Human Torch, who's a little bit taller, next to him. Again, it's the same issue. So I think he's a bit undersized in the size category. This Marvel Select Hulk, I think, is about right. But when you put him next to that Marvel Select Planet Hulk, he looks even bigger. So this one's close, but we're going to have to give this one to the Planet Hulk. So after all these rounds, Marvel Select Hulk has 1 point, Planet Hulk has 3, and the Gladiator Hulk has 1. So in a clear victory over his companions and teammates, Planet Hulk is the winner. He is the Hulk among Hulks. So if you're looking for a clear, decisive Hulk for your collection, look no further than Marvel Select Planet Hulk. Thanks for watching. If you haven't seen my previous video, please check a look at that video and subscribe there if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and smash!